What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. So today I'm going to talk about the whole situation between Mikki Vlogs and Your Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Vexy hit me up either last night or this morning. He was asking me my opinion, and I was going to make this video even if I didn't get a PM like that. First, I guess let's go ahead and diagram the entire situation. So Your Yu-Gi-Oh channel, I believe it might have been within the last week, he made a video basically saying, you know, the top 50 things that Yu-Gi-Oh players say after they lose. Mikki made kind of like a parody, a spoof of the video, and basically he used some clips of Your Yu-Gi-Oh channel's video. Mikki does this, he's done this before, you know, with other Yu-Gi-Oh channels, so on and so forth. Your Yu-Gi-Oh channel basically submitted a claim to it for copyright infringement on YouTube, and the video was removed from YouTube, and Mikki got a copyright strike against his channel. For those of you guys who aren't Yugitubers and don't really aspire, don't really understand that, and you think it's not that big of a deal, you really don't understand the significance of this. Like, it's a really big thing, especially if you're a partner and you're making revenue off of your channel and you're trying to really grow and trying to get bigger. Copyright strikes against your channel are a huge thing. It is the biggest thing that will get your channel shut the fuck down, and they don't ever go away. This is something that Your Yu-Gi-Oh channel should have took all of this stuff into consideration so that he would have understood the totality of what he was doing. You know, it's one of those things where once you take the toothpaste out the tube, you can't get it back in. You know what I mean? Once you get a strike against your channel, after it expires after 6 months, but it never really goes away. So, I've explained the whole situation. Well, actually, it goes further, because even after I went to sleep, more stuff basically happened. And you guys know now, Mikki filed a claim against Your Yu-Gi-Oh channel saying that, well, you really didn't have my consent to post that video. You know, the original idea was my concept. You didn't get my permission. You know, you may infer that you had my permission, but you didn't. And consequently, Your Yu-Gi-Oh channel basically has had his account suspended because he has had copyright strikes in the past. Once you get two, they'll basically shut you down. Remember what always used to happen to Little Karibo, where you basically see his channel go away for like 6 months at a time? That's what's happening to Your Yu-Gi-Oh channel right now. It could be 2 months, it could be 6 months, we really don't know. But right now, he can't upload videos. I don't know how AdSense works right now, if they just disable everything or whatever, if he can even log in. But as it stands right now, Your Yu-Gi-Oh channel, his account is basically in limbo. Another thing, if he gets another copyright strike in the next 6 months, his account's fucking done. Like, they will literally just delete it because YouTube doesn't want to have to deal with potential lawsuits. All right, now to the bulk of the video. For this entire situation, and let me just say straight up, I have no bias. I have no dog in this fight. Just because Mikki Vlogs has been on my channel a couple of times and I like his videos doesn't mean we're boys. Like, we don't fucking hang out and call each other every fucking weekend and like, oh my god, Mikki, you had a mohawk in your video. That shit was so cute, bro. Call me. We can talk about it for like an hour. Like, you know what I mean? I know him through Yugitubing, and I'm pretty sure if I ever met him in real life, we'd be cordial. We'd talk, you know, maybe chill, but we're not like best friends. You know, we ain't on Facebook chatting it up every fucking night. So I don't really have a dog in this fight. I'm not biased. Like, I'm a completely objective third party. In this entire situation, I can give Mikki Vlogs no more than 10% of the blame pie. And it's for one simple reason. Your Yu-Gi-Oh channel broke the code. And he knows he broke the code. And he knew the implication of his actions the second he did it. Especially if he himself had already gotten a copyright strike against him. He really should have understood what his actions were going to do. Not just that, but he should have understood that there was going to be backlash and that something like this was going to happen. At least common sense would tell me, have your ducks in a row. If you're going to file a copyright strike against somebody, you better be damn sure, if it's somebody with a large audience, you don't have any copyrighted material on your channel at all. And with 600 odd some videos, yeah, chances are you've broken that rule a bunch of times. In case you guys don't know, Yugitubing is a lot like baseball. It's full with unwritten rules, but if you're a major player, you know all of them. And I'll give you some examples. In baseball, you do not walk over the pitcher's mound. No one but a pitcher does that. If you walk over a mound, you'll get the ball thrown at your head. You don't bunt when somebody has a no-hitter. You swing the bat. And if you bunt, the next time you go up the bat, you'll get the ball thrown at your head. You don't steal bases in a blowout. It's disrespectful. You just don't do it. Yugitubing is the exact same way. We don't go around saying these rules. You won't find people just openly saying them. It's because we all know them. You don't ever click bomb somebody's channel. I don't care how much you hate them. If they steal your material, if you don't like them, if they troll you, you don't click bomb people. It's just something you fucking don't do. You don't tell your subscribers to unsub the people. That's just, it's against the code. It's like just straight up dishonorable. And the one thing you don't ever do, you don't ever flag another YouTuber's videos. I don't care what the reason is. You can find a better solution than just going straight up the totem pole to YouTube, to Google, and saying, oh, I would like to take legal action against this person. Really? You're telling me from step 1 to step 10, there was no middle ground where you could have possibly found the resolution? It's not even that it got this far. It's that you broke the personal code. How many times have you seen videos, and it can even be people that you're having beefs with, where in the past you saw, the Silent Enigma have a 5-second clip of me or someone else, or in my video. I mean, God, if you look at my I Wish I Was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Pimp video, I basically had a half-naked picture of Value Enthusiast, and she watched it. Even if she would have been, like, her hair would have been on fire, she would have been so upset, I guarantee you, she would have not flagged the video. She'd have contacted me and said, look, bro, I'm like half naked in there. I can't, like, that's some serious shit. Take it down. And you know what? I would have done that because every single YouTuber knows the code. You don't fucking flag somebody. And you know what? If you think that I'm biased, why don't you watch Mikki's first video? Why don't you look through the comments and see what Cyberknight posted and see what Value posted? See what these other YouTubers, these big people who have 10,000, to 25,000 subs. Why don't you see what they said? Cyberknight said, oh man, I think he really overreacted. Value said, man, he shouldn't have done that. That speaks to his character. Like, it's one of those things where every YouTuber is going to look at it the same way. We all know the code, and you broke it, your Yu-Gi-Oh channel. And these are the repercussions of your actions. And you should have fucking knew them the second you did that. The second problem I have with this whole situation is how much of a hypocrite your Yu-Gi-Oh channel is being. He sits there and he flags somebody. And he flags somebody for, using his images and using his work. But aren't you the same fucking guy that posted full episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zeal last year? Yeah, you are. Full fucking episodes. Excuse me. Last time I checked, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zeal was owned by Konami Digital Entertainment. I don't think you're a stockholder in that company, are you? So you don't own shit. Like, you don't own that. And then I asked him about this and he said, oh, well, it got flagged and I took it down. Okay, so did you take it down because you didn't own it? Or did you take it down because it fucking got flagged and you had no choice but to take it down? Excuse me. Thank you for proving you're a hypocrite. You know what? Do you really think it would be hard for me to go through your 600 odd videos and find one instance where you use copyrighted music? We all do it. I really don't, like, you're speaking out of both sides of the mouth. You're saying, oh, well, how dare someone take my video, my hard-earned work, how dare you post and upload a full episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zeal that you know damn well you don't own. And here's another problem I have with what you did. You're not using common sense. Like, I don't know if you were just blinded by rage, jealousy, you need to look at intent. Like, this could have solved everything. Did you really think Mikki's intent was to just steal your hard work, to slander you in any way? I mean, I didn't see Mikki's video, but I'm pretty sure he didn't do that. Like, I'm pretty sure Mikki just wanted something to be funny. Like, you need to look at the intent. You say that, oh, there have been tons of people who have uploaded your videos. Yeah, and guess what? Those people may have been YouTubers with, like, 8 subscribers who did it because they just wanted to get views. Do you really think Mikki was trying to do that? No. Like, use fucking common sense. Do it. Do some due diligence, your Yu-Gi-Oh channel, if you can even see this. I don't even know. And then I will just end with this. If you don't agree with anything that I've said, you think I'm just being completely biased to Mikki, Yugitubing it really got popular in about 2008, right? So that's roughly about 4 years ago. Why is this the first time you've heard of somebody flagging another Yugituber for copyright? In 4 years. Why is this the first time you've heard of it? Because we all know it's against the code. Because we all know that once you do that, you can't go back. Because we all know that that could potentially shut another Yugituber down. We're all swimming in the same pool. You don't want somebody to just die. I mean, yes, this is like sports. If you're the Yankees, you don't want the Kansas City Royals to stop existing just because they're a team you have to play. Everybody understands that if this is supposed to be a community, the bigger the community, generally the better. You don't want somebody just disappearing. You don't know how their potential loss in revenue is going to affect their lives. Not just that, but you're taking away something that somebody really works hard on, something that they really love. I don't really think you can do Yugitubing, not to the point where you get to over 3,000 subs and you're posting regularly, almost on a daily basis, if you really don't love this. Mikki just hit partner. He ain't making no money. I'll just say it. He ain't making no real money anyway. You know, he's just starting to hit the tip of the iceberg. Generally speaking, the first year of Yugitubing, you don't make shit. You don't make a fucking dime. He's just starting to come into his own. Why potentially do something that can shut his channel down? And now you're starting to see the results. There was backlash. He fired right back at you. I could have told you that was going to happen. We all do it. Stop looking through your little jaded glasses. Yes, you're outraged and all this. You need to also understand every single Yugituber is probably one of your subscribers, and we're viewers also. Don't ever forget that. You know, you may say, how dare Mikki use my video? Mikki's a viewer. If it's your Yu-Gi-Oh channel, if your Yu-Gi-Oh channel is for me, then he technically has a right just like any of your other subscribers. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know how long this was, but I don't know. I just wanted to give my 2 cents. I'll see you guys later.